let's get started. I think it might be quiet enough today. If there's any background noise, I apologize. I had one video last week and I missed the week before, so sorry about that. Anyways, 5 minutes, so let's get into it. Last week, if you remember, we talked about negative, like I can do nothing, I can't do anything would be more natural. If you look here, this example, we can do nothing. You can say that, but it's not very natural. It's actually used for emphasis. So if you use it one time, it would be okay and probably nobody would notice. But if you use it habitually, then it's probably going to be a problem. People would kind of feel like, you're emphasizing too much. So we don't do that. It's not a big, huge mistake. You can see there's 2 stars. So let's go down, see if we can find something more important like this one. This is as, I showed you up here, excuse me. You see as? Okay. So under as, we have this example. You can read it slowly. I'll move the camera here just a bit. There we go. As the economy developing, citizens' lives are more and more comfortable. Okay, this is a really big problem. It's 5 stars, 5-star mistake. And it's a 5-star mistake because my students use it every day and they make a mistake every time. So if you want to know, the reason this happens is because of memory. It's actually educational psychology. When your mind remembers 2 similar things and you don't use them every day, your mind, your brain is like your muscles. If you don't use them every day, they kind of just make it more efficient. So 2 things you remember become 1. And the problem is when you speak English, if you combine 2 grammars, like 90% of the time it's wrong. So just look at those and remember those. Of course, this is very important, so you might want to memorize it. At least memorize that, the as and the s and the with and the ing. Okay, here's another one, and it says, he looks as my friend, which is not a very common mistake, but I hear it when people want to say as or like. They mix it up. Same reason, educational psychology. Because it's not said every day, the as one is not every day, then it's not such a serious mistake. He looks like my friend is fine. If you want to say as, we don't say it because it's kind of rare, kind of old. You can say he looks as my friend does, or you can say he looks as my friend looks. All right, let's go down. This is a big one, this one right here. So 5 stars, and the reason why is the same reason as before. So you can take a look at that and try to remember what to do. The hardest thing is separating the 2, because if you don't use them every day, you're going to combine them again. And that is for as. So remember, we're still at as. Go down here. You have to make as many friends as possible. Sorry, I said it the right way. You have to make many friends as possible. Yeah, it's not a very common mistake. Let's go to the next one. You have to make friends as many as possible. I think that's Chinese grammar. Again, it's a 2-star mistake, so we'll check out what's next. And this one is a big one. So why don't I leave you here? It's 5 minutes, and I'll see you next week. Remember, please subscribe and press the like icon. Mention it to your friends, and hopefully they can learn something useful and new.